Aadmi Party Minister Satyendar Jain has withdrawn the petition to expedite the bail plea hearing. Petition has been withdrawn after Solicitor General on behalf of the ED objected. The Supreme Court bench says that it cannot pass order for changes of date of hearing at the High Court. Now, the Delhi High Court is scheduled to hear the bail petition of Mr. Satyendar Jain on the 20th of December. So, what transpired at the Supreme Court? Ananya, what happened there?
Well, remember that Satyendar Jain had earlier filed a bail plea before the Delhi High Court, and 3 weeks were given out for the agencies to actually respond to that particular bail plea. However, challenging that 3 weeks time that was given out to the investigation agencies to actually respond to this particular bail plea, Satyendar Jain has knocked the doors of the the Supreme Court, and today the hearing was there. In fact, Senior Advocate Rahul Mehra appeared for Jain and argued that such a long date could not have been given, and this is a hit on the life and liberty of a particular person. However, the Solicitor General, who was appearing for the central agencies, clearly told the court that it is not only Mr. Satyendar Jain who has been given a three weeks date, and it is the other people too who have been given similar dates, and there is no cost of life and liberty that is going on. Following these arguments, Satyendar Jain actually chose to withdraw this petition as the Supreme Court refused to pass any kind of orders or to actually refuse to hear this particular petition in a detailed manner. Anusha.
Ananya, Mr. Satyendar Jain has not got bail. I mean, despite the fact that he's politically defended by the Aam Aadmi Party, multiple videos that we have seen that have come out in the public domain. Take us through the trajectory of the case against him, and what is the reason he hasn't got a bail so far?
Well, remember that he was a minister in the Delhi government, and we have seen how the flurry of videos had come out of him receiving a VVIP treatment, which the Aam Aadmi Party has constantly defended. Remember that the case was earlier before Special CBI Judge Geetanjali Goyal, and later after the ED cast aspersions that there might be a prejudice to the enforcement agency, the case was then transferred to Special CBI Judge Vikas Dhul, who had refused to grant bail to Satyendar Jain, saying that he's an influential man and cannot be given out bail in this particular case. In fact, it has also been said that he was the kingpin of this whole Hawala scandal that had happened. He had facilitated all of those accommodation entries and was even not being the director in those companies later, he was controlling all of those firms through his associates. So then the matter has now moved to the Delhi High Court because the trial court orders have been challenged. Another plea was moved before the Supreme Court today. However, the same was withdrawn because the Supreme Court did not entertain it. So we'll have to wait for December the 20th as to what would the enforcement agencies be saying about
Mr. Satyendar Jain continues to be a minister in the Aam Aadmi Party government. Politically, he's got support of his party, and it has been said it's a witch hunt and a vendetta. Let's see what the court